stuff?
I don't know. They're trajectory headings for multiple impact re-entry vehicles.
What's that mean?
I don't know, but it's great.
These days, it's a commonplace for a movie to have a young protagonist, you know, no matter how global the issue. WarGames at its time was very novel for that. And I think it succeeds. It succeeds not only with its young audience, but it succeeded with its adult audience because, in effect, David is an archetypal 60s kid. He's rebellious. He's in trouble with the authorities. And his rebellion and his persistence in rebellion leads to a positive change.
Extinction is part of the natural order.
Well, shit! If we're extinguished, there's nothing natural about that. It's just stupid.
This was the era when Hollywood was really starting to target kids just as a demographic, and the result would be a lot of bad movies. But WarGames really felt different in that it was a movie targeted to kids, and you felt it was really about adults, because it's really using the kid heroes to make a statement about the adult world. It's saying that you almost can't be responsible if you are navigating a war through a computer screen.
Gentlemen, I wouldn't trust this overgrown pile of microchips any further than I could throw it. And I don't know if you want to trust the safety of our country to some silicone diode.
I arranged for the Reagans to watch WarGames at Camp David. And because Lou Cannon reported in the Washington Post after that weekend that Reagan came into a meeting of the Joint Chiefs of Staff and said, "Do you fellas realize that a kid could trigger a nuclear war?" And he started telling them the plot of the movie, and the Joint Chiefs said, "Please, Mr. President, we haven't seen the movie. Don't tell us all about it."
I always felt it was a cult film for, like, my generation. I don't think it changed the world yet, but I have great hopes for the president that grew up on WarGames.
So on the one hand, you have this movie that is really summing up and almost kissing off the Cold War. And at the same time, the movie is saying, hey folks, here's what comes next. This new generation, the hackers, these kids who were really the first children of the baby boomers.